Matre Namaha, Sri Rama Raksha Sarva Jagat Raksha. Before getting into the topic, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you motivate us in bringing out this sacred content to you all. Today, I'm going to discuss about the cord cutting technique because some of our subscribers have requested me to make a video talk on this topic and discuss about this topic. So I'm making a video on this topic. I'm discussing about this topic. So cord cutting, cord cutting is very important ritual whenever you enter this ascension journey, whenever you enter the awakening journey. So for every star seed, for every twin flame, for every person who is ascending, and for every light worker, so for every divine being, it is very important to cut the cords, because there are so many people around you who have different kinds of energy. So not every person is good for you, not every person's energy is good for you. So it becomes absolutely important to cut the cords and to release and let go of all that which is not serving you anymore, especially if you are in the Kundalini awakening journey. Okay, so as soon as your Kundalini awakens, you will be in an automatic process to let go, release, and remove all those energies in the form of people, all that consciousness in the form of a person, okay, which is not serving you anymore. So you have to keep on releasing, and you will see that you might have been friends with so many people, you might have so many people in your life, but as soon as you awaken, there will come a point where you will feel completely lonely, where you will feel that you will not have people anymore around you, and you will feel that you are losing people. Okay, day by day you are not, you are disinterested in the topics people will discuss. You are not interested in what others are doing. You are not interested in what is happening in their life, and whatever things which mattered for you, now it doesn't matter. Okay, whatever people whom you felt connected with, okay, now after your ascension journey, you will feel like, what is this, what am I doing, why am I spending time with this so and so person. So you will not like spending time with certain people, or you will not like connecting with the same people whom you were connected with before your Kundalini awakening. So after your awakening, you will be like a completely different person. You will be like before and after person. Okay, so the person before Kundalini awakening will be completely different from the person whom you are becoming after your Kundalini awakening. So during this entire process, during this entire transformation journey from that cocoon to butterfly, it is very important to cut the cords with everybody, or every energy, or every place, or every situation. Okay, even the situation, I'm telling you, which is not serving you anymore. And now I'll elaborate on how it applies to every situation, place, person, or energy, whatever it might be. So I'll give you the entire details about cord cutting in this one. So do make sure you hit that notification so you never miss an update, so you never miss an important topic which might actually transform your life. Okay, so the cord cutting, you might have seen, as soon as you enter your twin flame journey, as soon as you enter your Kundalini awakening journey, you might have noticed that there are so many videos popping up about cord cutting technique, and they'll be like in Western cultures, sometimes they use, there are some energy workers, or even in India, there are so many people who tarot readers and all those people, they do the candle method and all those things. So for me, so for everybody it is different, right? For everybody, your options, your choices, how you do the energy work, it is very different. So for me personally, I don't actually like that candle method. They just burn two candles and they tie those two candles and they burn them. I actually I don't say that I don't like it, but I just feel that I don't feel like doing that. Okay, it's not my soul calling. It might be a good process, but it's not my calling. I never felt that I should do that. Okay, once I felt that, okay, when there were like too many cords which were disturbing me constantly, so I thought that why shouldn't I try this? But I did not feel like doing it, and I did not get that inner calling that I should follow a certain procedure or technique. So I always, in my own journey, what I will do, and I will also suggest you all, my subscribers, my soul family, and all my friends, ascension family, I suggest you all to follow your heart. Okay, what your heart is saying you. Listen to your soul, listen to your soul calling. Your soul calling comes from deep within your heart. So always and always listen to your heart, listen to your intuition. I've told you many times, if you have been my follower for long now, do what you feel that is right for you. Okay, so if other people are doing so many things, so many people are doing the same thing, but if you don't feel like doing that, don't do that. If always and always listen to your heart, listen to your soul, follow your divine guidance, follow your higher self, you will be in a better, safer, and in advanced process of your spiritual journey. This is what I learned personally from my own journey. Always use your personal discernment, no matter who and what, where people are telling, whatever they might be telling. Always and always listen. Okay, listen to people. Okay, listen what they are trying to say, understand what they are trying to say. But if you are not finding that right fit, okay, that you should do, or you should follow a certain person or a certain thing or a certain ritual, don't do that. Okay, always listen to your soul calling. I have also made one video on Hanuman Chalisa. So somebody have told me that they don't feel like doing it. Okay, so you might not feel like doing it. Maybe in that particular point of a time. So if you don't feel like doing it, maybe don't do it, because it's your soul calling, right? It's your soul calling, and your higher self knows, okay, what is the right time to do it and what is the not that right time to do it. For example, maybe if you might be having, okay, I'm just saying it an example, don't take it so personally. You might be having some deeper layers, deeper shadows. Okay, so as soon as if you start reciting Hanuman Chalisa, suddenly if your body, your energy, the situation where you are at, okay, you might not take in that much light at once. Okay, so what will happen if you forcefully do is, suddenly so many shadows from you only will come out, and suddenly you will not feel nice, because all the cleansing will start to happen. And so much cleansing at a time, maybe you are in that situation in your life where you are not able to handle that much of cleansing process. Okay, so that's why maybe you don't feel like doing it, or there might be some other reasons also. There might be so many reasons. I just gave you one example which I felt, this is like a general example. And other things why you don't feel like doing it, it all depends on your personal journey. So this is like a general example which I have taken, which might apply to so many people, and which might be a major common reason for it why you don't feel like doing it. And however, if you feel like doing it, you do it. Okay, whatever I am saying in my videos also, whatever rituals I'm suggesting, whatever things I'm suggesting, okay, if you feel the calling to do that, okay, go and do that. Okay, because it might be for you only, specifically that ritual or that process might be for you only. For example, if I have gave you a particular talked about a particular deity, and you feel so much connected, and you want to learn more about that deity, you want to know more about that deity, and you feel like you in your mind you are already starting, and you are doing the planning and how you should do what all I have said. You are just noting it all down, and you want to do that, and you are just planning in your mind when you will start and how you have to do. If you all that is coming in your mind, then it means that you want to do that process, and it's your higher self which is guiding you, that you have to listen to my techniques and my rituals or whatever which I'm saying, and you have to follow that. Okay, if you don't feel like doing it, you will naturally not do it. Okay, so nothing is like a right or wrong. So whenever you are taken care of, so whatever, wherever you are at in your journey, you're always guided. Okay, whenever you feel that if you feel that you have to do something, you will get a strong calling to do that. Okay, if you suddenly listen to some videos, and again my same video of a particular topic is popping up in front of you, and continuously universe is sending you that message through me, and it means that you have to do that process, or whatever which I'm saying, you have to take that guidance. Okay, so like that you have to utilize whatever I'm saying, whatever suggestions and guidance I'm giving you. Now, cord cutting technique, I have already told you that I did not feel like doing that candle method, because it might be suitable for others, but it is actually a deep energy work. Okay, so sometimes what happens is, if you are not advanced, if you are not an energy worker, and if you don't know how to handle this energy, so these energies can backfire. And if you are not doing this process for only yourself, okay, you are involving some other person also. It might be any person, so XYZ person, it can be any person. So if you are doing it for yourself, if it backfires also, whatever it might happen, it is you are doing for yourself, and you have to take your responsibility of you. So whatever whatever you are doing, you are just creating your own karma for yourself, and you are just it is your own decision for your own life. So it's okay for that matter. But if you are involving other person's energy, then it becomes much more complicated. And if you are involving, if you're doing some work, energy work, in which involves other person, then there is more like a karmic reaction, and there's more like a so many things are involved, right? So if you don't do that properly, and if you don't know with whom you have to cut cords with, and what is that other person's intention, and what is your intention. And if you sometimes, if you are in a bad mood or something, sometimes you are just doing it for that moment, for that heat of a time. And if you are just aggressive, and you just want to do something about it, and you are just involving other person's energy also, then it becomes a little bit more complicated. So I don't suggest this method. However, if you know it, and if you are an expert in it, if you are advanced in it, and if you have done it already, you can go ahead. But I don't do it, and I don't recommend it to others also, because it's not I can say that if you can't safely handle it, don't do it. Okay, so I'll give you a better option other than that. So you can do that process, which is very easy, which is very simple, and which is safe for everybody, which everybody can do. Okay, so this energy, this candle technique, if you want, I can't help that, sorry. You can watch for other people's things, but I did not actually I did not feel like doing it. I don't feel that calling or need to do that candle process, because it involves energy work. So I better not do it. That's why I don't suggest my subscribers also not to do that. Okay, so instead of that, what you can do is, whoever with whoever your cards are attached with, that person will constantly run in your mind, and it will impact in your mind in a negative way. So it will feel like that person or that person's energy is draining you. That's when you feel like that's when you have to cut the cords. Okay, if it is some other person where you feel nice about, or if you cords are attached with almost most of the people who are there in your life. Okay, but it depends on how deeply those cords are attached with, and how strongly those cords are attached. Okay, so sometimes it's like uh, if for example, if you have your friends and family members, your cords are attached with those people, but they are your people, right? And you are connected with those people. You feel that connection with them, and you feel that love with them. So but if you have just like a small dispute with them, and you learned that there is a cord cutting technique, and suddenly you start doing cord cutting rituals with them, and maybe that relationship dynamics will change, or you might feel more detached with them. So you don't want that to happen, right? So you have to clearly understand with whom you have to cut the cords, and with whom you should not cut the cords, and with whom you like have to actually be serious about cutting the cords and releasing their energy from your system and from your aura. Okay, so for most of the people, you can cut the cords. Okay, so what is the safest and simplest affirmation which you can do, which will help you in cutting the cords is, I cut cords with everything which is draining my energy. So I personally use this affirmation. So I always tell that whenever I feel like heavy, whenever I feel drained, or whenever I feel that something is not right with somebody, or something like that, with friends or family members, or anything like that, I just use this simple affirmation which will take care of everything. Okay, so this is like a best and safest method. So I just say that I cut cords with everything which is draining my energy. So that's it. This one sentence, okay, this one sentence will take care of everything. Okay, will take care of everything. It will remove all your cords, and it will protect your aura, and it will cleanse all that external energy, foreign energy, which is not your own energy, right? So you will feel more charged, and you will feel more cleansed after doing this process. So how to do this? You just note down this affirmation somewhere, or you just remember this affirmation, that I cut cords with everything which is draining my energy. Okay, so you can keep on repeating this like a mantra. Keep on repeating. If something which is bothering you some days or something like that, you can just repeat this for so many times. Okay, if it is like a really very sticky cords, okay, like that, then you have to do it for like months. Okay, sometimes you might be with friends with so many people for so long years, right? So just one day, one time affirmation, it won't work, or one day or two or 1 week affirmation, it won't work. So deeper the connection, the deeper the bonds. Sometimes it's like you don't know. Long for, if you might be with some people for longer duration of time, but still you are not attached, but you might be with some people with shorter duration of time, but you are very connected with that person, you are very attached with that person. In that case, the time duration doesn't matter, but how strongly that cords are connected, like that really matters. So if the strong, if the bond, it feels like a bondage, if it feels like a very strong sticky cords, and it is draining your energy completely, then you can do this affirmation. So whenever you do this affirmation, if you want to make it more effective, you can go in front of a deity, and any ishta devata, any goddess or god you like, in front of them you light a diya, and you just join your hands and say, okay, in your mind, that I cut cords with everything draining my energy. Or if you feel, or if you feel confident about, you want to actually cut cords with a particular person or particular somebody, you're sure of that, you have to cut cord with that person, there is no other option, then you can mention them, if they are not for the highest good of, for in the last, you can say that for the highest good of all, I cut cords with so and so person, like that you can cut cords. Okay, so other than your twin flame, you can cut cords with most of the people, even if it is your family members. Then you can say that I cut all the negative cords of attachment, like that, with this family member, I cut all the negative karmic cords of attachment with this person. Then if it is your close person or family members, then all the negative energy, whatever which is there, that will stop affecting you, or that karma cleansing process will start happening. Okay, you can do this affirmation for longer duration of time, so that you can actually see the result in your 3D reality. I have actually seen the result, and I have experienced, and I'm out of my own experience, I'm sharing my entire experience with you guys. So do like, share and subscribe for all my efforts. So I'm working so hard to bring out all these things from my own personal journey, so that it can help you all. So like, share, subscribe, and share it with everybody who needs this. Okay, so who needs this information. And let me know, if you your own personal success story with me. On my Instagram, you can share your personal story, success story with me. What if something have worked out for you, I'll be glad to listen to your personal stories or personal success stories. My Instagram ID, I have mentioned it in my about section of the YouTube, you can see, and you can subscribe to follow my Instagram, and you can share me your success story in the comment section also. I'll be very very happy to listen to your success stories, and to listen to actually know that you things are working out for you, so that it can motivate me more to bring out such videos for you. So thank you so much for tuning in. Sri Rama Raksha Sarva Jagat Raksha, Sri Matre Namaha.